everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground
for the season. Haven't made it past the 20 since.
First look at this offense today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Paulo.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading, bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players, and those wide-open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
To the ground with the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no.
Maybe he's back. Let's see. Is my boy back? No. Okay.
Expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better match.
It does make it to me this good. Hey. What's up? Mario? Oh, we need to wait till mommy's home for that. You guys can do different languages, though. Look, give me 30 minutes to finish what I'm doing, and I can play it again. Yeah, I'll do your hair in 30 minutes. Okay, so watch one more show or play downstairs or something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Sideline run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the UCF Knights offense will have its first possession of the game. And the spotlight in this...
Mediocre running back. Super good receiver. Number 81. Okay. Decent line.
Undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
You sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of a defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
The Knights will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a loss of yardage on that one. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they're playing with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set in the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner goes down. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
The Knights get it past the sticks.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They're getting this guy lathered up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Stokes. Makes the catch and he's brought down. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And on fourth down, they'll
day. Utah found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Salt Lake City. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on second down. Got a man. It's Stokes. Strong, firm tackle. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's McIntyre. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
How much do you need? Okay. I'll come get him in a minute.
He's been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Card in the backfield. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gage. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
He's going for a big play downfield.
Jeez.
Touchdown, Knights! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that
Goodness
should
for a block
spark
kick.
this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half,
Right
get
on.
all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
And he plays out.
Looking for a productive play on first down. And I don't think they got it
What a
snapped
block.
before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game, offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crossing the 30, he's got away. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately.
Henley, you're just going to have to figure it out. What did she take? Good hell. Get these kids back in school. What's going on? Lots of interruptions today.
Got the ball.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
I did not lose 3
And that's what
yards.
makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Trying to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And the
Thank you,
quarterback
defense.
gets snowed under. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Pulls it in. It's Stokes.
Run back
We got a
on.
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to get space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed
I'm
to
doing
get
my
the
best to
ball
give
back.
this way.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he takes this from inside the 5, and the returner is stopped. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offense.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for a block. It's McIntyre. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chain.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
On the run, it's Rivera. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
No
that
way.
He just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down at the 19-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to move the chains. They throw complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this off.
And it's a touchdown, put 6 on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Knights moving quickly to the line. on the jet sweep. They didn't get a
Sweep.
ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. The Knights have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh,
It's
these
incomplete.
dudes are
If you're
good,
going
don't
to
they?
take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw on second down. He looks that one in nicely. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Unloads it left. Fires the pass. Intercepted. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Knights will line it up on first and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Makes the grab. It's Gentry. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're good. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A+.
A shot toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Jacobs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down.
Yep. Happened.
They want to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got explosive. Picks up more than 30. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the 4th quarter. Now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
It's 1st down from the 11. He makes a grab. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 11 over the Astronauts. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Richardson. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah,
and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
The number 1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
with that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Oops.
Running it back, it's McIntyre. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Going deep. And that pass intercepted. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side